I saw a post that really spoke to me, especially right now where I'm at in my life at the moment. I'm James Lott Jr. This is a lot of help. You're James Lott Jr. So I saw a post and I forgot the exact quote, but it was on the lines of self-care is not always the answer. Now, I guess the argument could be made anything that you do that helps yourself in a positive way could be self-care. So I'll say that first, get that out the way. But I think I know what they're talking about because I was kind of saying this myself. So those of you who don't know, my family lost my stepfather a few months ago, and then my mother suddenly got really sick and almost passed. Almost passed. She's now in recovery. But this whole time, I have been among a few other members of my family, but taking over everything. So I've been very busy trying to run my businesses, run two households, be there for my mom, be there for my family, take care of the dog, all this stuff. So everybody's like, take care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. And I get what they're saying. I totally get because as a former nurse, I do know that if you don't take care of yourself, you can't help anybody else and blah, blah, blah. I get it. But the other thing I always say too, though, is, and now that I've never been through this before. I've been a partial caretaker. I've never been in charge before. Now I am. It's a whole new story. It is one of the craziest, most busy things you'll ever do if you're in charge of taking care of someone else's life. It's not this lighthearted thing. And you're in it. You are in it. Anybody who's been a caregiver will tell you who knows this. I had bits and pieces of knowledge. Now I know full on. I've added another experience to my life that I now know what it feels like. And I think, sometimes people are like, you do anything for yourself? No, sometimes you can't. They're just like it is, especially when you're in the middle of something that's very serious and it's happening in real time. There's a lot of times you don't get a chance to do anything for yourself, like some spa treatment or run off and have dinner or whatever. Like it's like sometimes you're in the moment having to handle everything that comes at you. There's no right or wrong way for to how to handle things. Everyone's gonna have an opinion, of course. Everyone's gonna tell you, you should do that, whatever. That's fine. Most people are well-meaning and they totally are looking out for you. So I totally get that. But sometimes you can't. But I would say, but towards the latter part of this, and recently, people ask me, well, just take self-care, self-care, self-care. And I'm like, you know what I need? I need somebody to watch my mother for 3 hours. You know what I need? I need a ride to the bank so I can run some errands. You know what I need? I need food. You know what I need? And so people haven't responding. I mean, I'm blessed beyond belief in kind. James, I give you a ride to, a couple of your errands today. Thank you so much. James, I will send you, here's some money. Buy your mother yourself some lunch. Like, thank you. So I guess so sometimes it isn't this, well, James, can you get away and take, and take a Calgon bath for an hour? That may not happen right away. That may happen at some point. But sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you need help. And that's the thing was really interesting about the meme I saw. There was a little thing underneath it, and that's what they were talking about. The root of that was no man is an island. We are a village, which, I believe in that completely, all about the village mentality. And that as humans, a lot of times, especially in America, we have a hard time asking for help or we just don't. Sometimes it's pride or you're scared or you're afraid. And then, you know what it is? It's like we have to learn how to reach out to each other. And that's even hard for me sometimes. And I'm learning how to do it. I'm doing it. And the thing is, if somebody can't do it, somebody can't do it. And I always tell people all the time, too, and I think I said this on another show, there are certain people I don't expect so much from. So I tell people, if you send a funny meme to my mom, or if you're a person who does, I'll send money for groceries. I can't be there. I can't. That's fine. I meet people where they are, and wherever you are at, I will meet you. I'm very much about that. But that's the point. It's like sometimes it's about support. So self care is great, but if we get out of self, and that includes me. I have a belief. I have a faith in God and belief in God, and so I talk to Him every day, and so He helps me out. And then now I have the strength to ask my friends and certain family members, "Can you do this for me? Can you help me with this? Thank you so much." Like, be appreciative. The Lotties have been wonderful to me. You guys have all been beyond. I mean, I got this chair because of you guys. I mean, been beyond, but beyond life. So I'm like, that's how I kind of get the self-care thing. Yes, that's cutesy and great, but sometimes we have to reach out and learn how to reach out, not be afraid to reach out and say, "Can you help your fellow man?" And sometimes even it's amazing. I always say for me too. Sometimes you're like, "You need to talk, you need to talk, you need to vent." I don't. I don't need to talk and vent. I'm not the kind of person. First of all, maybe once in a while I may say so. I have a couple people I guess if I had to, but I'm not the kind of person. I'm the kind of person who just handles everything. I actually handle my emotions pretty well in the moment. There are a lot of times I don't even know my emotions are because I'm so busy doing stuff. I said at one point, if I let it out, I'll let it out. I get it. But my thing is right now, I have people depending on me, looking at me. I'm like, I'm just focused on handling it. So just support, pray for me, or however you want to do it. Say, James, let me take you to lunch. And if you just want to, if I, I may say to you, talk about your life. I don't hear my mind, or tell me the latest show. What's going on in today's show? Like, there's times I want to be taken away from it, out of it, and so there's that too. So that's a little something for you guys to think about at home, who are listening or watching. Again, I guess again, you can almost argue it's all self care. You reach out to other people, that's self care too on some level. But a lot of times we use self care in the context of self, of extricating yourself and doing something for you. No, this is like reach out to other people, reach out to your tribe. So if someone says to you, if you need any help, call us. Call us. Check it out. You just do it. So I'm actually going to practice my own advice and do it on Friday. I'm going to practice my own advice and do it. Somebody's been mentioning, so I'm going to ask them if they can come and sit with my mom for a few hours. And so I'm going to see if they can, and they can do that. Anyway, so there's that. I'm James Lott Jr. at lottofhelp.com. I'm a certified life coach. I actually have some clients today. I'll be with them. I have so much fun helping people get from point A to point B. It's all about you. It's your life. I want you to have the life that you want. So check me out, and I'll give you my rates and stuff. If you just want a one-on-one with me, you can do that also. Join my Patreon, James Lott Jr., and follow me a Lot of Help on Facebook, James Lott Jr. everywhere else. See you next time.